the amazing ripple effect that funding one organization can do to a whole community.
When did you decide that, yes, I want to be a grant writer and also I could build a business doing grant writing?
It's been the top of thing on my mind. I was really scared and I had the imposter syndrome. The first federal grant that I have, I'm just doing it on my own.
Wow. Have you ever wanted a superpower? Well, grant writing is one, and Jasmine has it in spades. After serving as a program specialist at a nonprofit, she began getting interested in grants and fell in love with the impact she could make through her writing. Fast forward 1 year, she's earned 15K in revenue, landed a contract job with a consulting agency, landed her first retainer client, and she's writing federal EPA grants with confidence. The best part, she has found her niche in environmental grants, and merging her studies in environmental studies with this new consulting path has made her feel at home. I cannot wait for you to meet Jasmine. Welcome, Jasmine. I'm so grateful that you get to share a part of your story today.
Thank you for having me.
Thinking back to your life pre grant writing, what drew you to this industry and to our community in the collective?
I was a community activation fellow at a nonprofit known as Reinvent South Stockton Coalition, and they were in the process of actually applying for large park activation grants. So at the time, the state had released several kind of parks grants, and they decided to partner with several organizations like Trust for Public Land to apply for these. They brought me into this process, and I realized just how impactful grant writing can be, the amazing ripple effect that funding one organization can do to a whole community. So it kind of gave me that confidence and that push to join the Global Grant Writing Collective. I did my research, and since then I've been able to accomplish a lot. Now, thinking back, I really wanted to be a grant writer that could help my community and several other communities. For me, being a successful grant writer, that the collective was worth it is if I was able to make that 15K in revenue, so that it showed me that I can keep going.
When did you decide that, yes, I want to be a grant writer and also I could build a business doing grant writing?
As soon as I joined the collective, I honestly just wanted to learn about grant writing, but you and Meredith have been just so inspiring that it really pushed me to build my own business. And since then, it's been the top of thing on my mind.
And you've done so well. Like you said, you hit that 3K mark and then the 15K mark, and you worked really hard. And then all of a sudden things started happening. So when you joined the collective, what was your definition of success? What were you hoping to get out of it?
I was hoping to hit the 15K mark, and on top of that, I wanted to feel like a confident grant writer. Because I was brand new to grant writing, I was really scared and I had the imposter syndrome. But everyone in the collective was just so inspiring and welcoming and motivating that it kind of pushed me to be the best that I could be. And since then, I've been able to successfully accomplish everything that I originally wanted to accomplish.
You came out of the gate ready to go. You've been very diligent with informational interviews, and some of the process has been slow. And so I'd love for you to talk through maybe what a challenging moment looked like for you in this journey.
About 5 months ago, I kind of hit the valley of despair for two reasons. First, I was told by my job that there was a possibility of being let go. And because the nonprofit world runs on grants, they didn't have like a funding opportunity that would allow me to stay on full time at that time. And so I was kind of preparing for the worst. On top of that, I wasn't able to find a client in the grant writing world, so pushed me a little further down to the valley of despair. But in the beginning, I committed to that when I did hit the valley of despair, that I would post it on Circle, because I know just how motivating that everyone can be. And as soon as I posted it on Circle, someone actually reached out and had a subcontracting opportunity for me.
So cool.
Yeah, I was really appreciative because that's what helped me get out of the valley of despair. I was able to use everything that I had learned over the months to kind of apply it to something real world. It was just amazing to see that it happened the same day. It really shows that you just need to reach out and someone will be there.
That's one of the things that I really love about the inside of our community, is that we meet each other with vulnerability so that others feel safe to do so. And so I'm so grateful when someone so elegant and so poised, such as yourself, posts because it allows people in and allows people to feel supportive. And yeah, it's just beautiful. Win that you're celebrating or something that you're really proud of on this journey.
I'm most proud of the fact that I've been able to push myself out of my comfort zone with large and complex proposals that I would have never thought I'd be doing. This last month, I've been writing a few large EPA grants, and I would have never thought. I thought maybe if I were to be writing an EPA grant, that it would be years down the line and not months after. But it's been amazing. A lot of the people that I'm supposed to be working with on the grant are out of office, but because I've been really confident in my writing capabilities because of the collective, I've been able to write almost a working full draft on my own.
Wow.
And so it's just amazing that the first federal grant that I have, I'm just doing it on my own and being confident with it.
Sometimes I think federal grants, while more complex, are actually simpler because they tell us the recipe versus sometimes the foundations don't tell us what they're looking for very clearly. But I'm just so proud of you because this is the best way to also learn. And I love that we just talked about challenges like they happened in the beginning and they don't continue to happen. And you just demonstrated that no challenges continue to happen in the grant writing world because you're writing a federal grant and all of your team is out of office.
Yes.
Is there another win that you're celebrating or that you're proud of?
I recently heard back from one of my clients that they actually want to keep me on as kind of like a retainer contract. Basically, they said long term, like they didn't foresee like a time where it would end. I'm really excited because they've really liked the work that I've been doing, and that kind of just reassures me that I am doing my best. And of course, every opportunity is an opportunity to grow. I'm excited to see that someone actually does want to keep me on because of my skills. That made me really happy.
That's incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this the client that you had an info interview with like way at the beginning and then looped back around 9 months later and she was like, oh, actually, can we talk? I have opportunity.
Yes, exactly.
Amazing. Because you never know when it's going to boomerang around.
I've noticed that a lot of people in the collective do like the informational interview and don't know where to go from there. So I kind of thought to myself internally, like, what is something that I could do that can build that relationship that I started? I emailed her and I let her know, like, this is where I am kind of in my career and the services that I'm offering, if she knows of anyone. And she even thought, oh, me, like my organization needs that.
Do you want to share a little bit about the impact that these grants that you're writing can have?
Right now, as I mentioned, I'm writing a large EPA grant. It's called the Community Change Grant. I'm specifically doing track 2. This large grant is to allow for a collective. So this is multiple organizations coming together in kind of a shared mission. And we will be expanding on an existing climate justice collaborative that is in the Monterey Bay area in California. We are joining together CBOs, community members, and public agencies to fight environmental injustices like climate change on rural working Latino families. It's been great because I've been able to learn a lot, and that always has been my passion, environmental justice and environmental work in general. So being able to do that has been great. I've learned a lot and have even seen the impact of climate change in a way that I didn't really think about it.
This is why I love grant writing, because it allows us to bring this skill set to a community and to a cause that really needs it to move forward. It just feels so magical. And you're the magic bearer. Let's end with some rapid fire questions. What is one word to describe your dream lifestyle?
I'd say free.
Next vacation spot.
Japan in the spring.
Favorite podcast.
I love How to Save a Planet.
What are you reading right now?
Honestly, I started rereading Harry Potter.
Last TV show you binged.
Bridgerton.
What is your superpower?
Healing.
I definitely say you are helping to heal our planet. And for that, I am forever grateful. And I know so many of us out there are grateful for all of the work that climate activists do. You are changing so many people's lives, I know, because they see your vulnerable posts. They see you doing incredible wins. I loved the post where you said, like, it comes back around. I got my first client. It was from an info interview, and just the comments underneath it. You are continuing to inspire other people in the collective. I'm just so grateful for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing a little bit of your story. And I can't wait for the update because I think there's going to be many, many more updates to come.
For sure. I'll definitely keep you updated.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you.